How's everyone doing? Happy Tuesday, and welcome to a new live. We're live from the Flow Studio. How is everyone doing? You guys are having a great day and a great start to your week. It is fingers. Oh,
They can hear us.
now they hear us. We were so close.
No, I mean it worked. It's a delay,
yeah.
so we heard ourselves later on, but it sounds like they've been able to hear us the whole time.
Great, awesome. But anyways, how's everyone doing? Happy Tuesday live. We're live from the Flow Studio. It's me, Daddy. Sam's here. Yes, Sam.
Okay, so we have an early commenter.
Already?
It's our friend Cynthia.
Hey, Cynthia.
Say hey, whoop whoop. There is a design that I specifically picked for her today, so I'm so happy she's here.
Yeah, you gotta have to stay in entire life to see what the design is that she specifically. And it's crazy because we're looking through the designs and I was looking through like, oh, she's from that specifically for Cynthia. She's not lying about it.
I felt a lot of pressure picking designs this time because everybody loved my design so much last time, and I was just like, man, I hope I don't disappoint them.
Well, we'll see. We'll I'm sure they'll let you know. Thumbs up or thumbs down. But anyways, how's everyone doing? Happy Tuesday again. Thank you again for joining us. We appreciate you guys joining us live here. Another shenanigans with us too, and cross our fingers that hopefully next live we'll have our third member back. With still see if he's gonna come back yet. Obviously, we don't blame him if he doesn't yet, just because it is great to and so again, congratulations to both of them. And yeah, so again, hope you guys are having a great day. Who is ready for Christmas? This is just around the corner. I can't believe where this year has gone, and it's gone by so quick that we just have a couple of weeks left of it. It's crazy, and everything that's happened, and everything that we've accomplished behind the scenes, in front of the scenes. It's been a crazy year. I'm pretty sure 2026 is going to be a lot crazier. So I hope you guys stick around for that as well. I think you're sticking out with us this entire year as well. Even though sometimes technology wins, we keep trying to fight and only is able to win the battle. But yeah, anyways, yes, what's up?
I'm having a conversation with just me and Cynthia right now
Okay.
in the chat. She said she sent little clapping signs, and then she said, "Dragon? No way." I said, "You'll have to wait and see."
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. I think I got it very. I knew him. That's pretty sick. But yeah, so anyways, a lot of things going on. MakerFlo. What's up?
We have another friend popping in. Actually, two of them.
Two of them.
Mm-hmm. It's Catherine and Jay.
Hey guys, how are you guys? Welcome. Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys had a great day and a great start to your week. Yeah, a lot of things going on at MakerFlo. I don't know if you guys know, we have our 12 days of Christmas going on right now. Yesterday was glitter. Sam, what's today?
Handled it.
Yes, and as you can see, we
handled it.
Trying to handle it, right? But yeah, as you can see, we have handles here on our table because that is today's day of 12 days of Christmas. So remember, check it out. Go to the site each day. Something new. Again, right a few seconds ago, glitter was yesterday. Today is handles. Tomorrow, it's a mystery. You have to check on the site. So make sure you keep an eye on that as well. And also, a lot of new stuff coming out. You saw our lives last week. We actually went ahead and we showed off on a lot of the laserette products that we have coming in. I believe this week, next week, this week. One of those two. I forgot what day. I think the day was the 11th, something like that, right? You're gonna have to wait and see. But we did show you guys the journals, the passport covers, the luggage tags, and we even engraved them. And actually, I have one here. Oh, it's the engraved one. But yeah, remember, these are going to be out. These were all that we showed off last week, all 12 colors.
The engraved one had some things happen to it.
What?
The engraved one had some things happen to it. Remember, we were testing on it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so we have all those coming out. And to top it off, we do have new wood products that are out. And you guys saw the video that featured Deshaun, but last week we unloaded a new container with our new marble stuff. It's awesome. It's great. And we're going to take a closer look at it on the next live. So make sure you guys are there on TikTok. Oh, maybe not TikTok, but we're going to for sure be on Instagram. I think TikTok's acting funny with us. So I think they might be mad at us.
I'll try again, but we'll see.
Yeah. So, but if you normally join us on TikTok for the second half of the lives, you might not be able to see you there, but make sure you go jump on Instagram, which you will be there. But that's where we're going to be going over our new marble products. That's pretty cool. Awesome. We're going to take a deep dive into them and maybe even engrave on some. So we'll check that out. So make sure you're there. Yes, Sam, what's up?
So Cynthia's saying it's a little choppy. She's thinking it's just your mic though. She said mine's fine.
Yeah, maybe.
So I don't know if we want to switch.
Is this better? Is it worse? I don't know. Maybe it's blocking it. Let's try it. It's a real quick. Maybe it's just me, Cynthia. Maybe I'm just the chopped one.
And then the other comment we got was from Catherine. She said that she didn't have school yesterday. The boiler broke.
Oh,
You don't get it in Arizona. It's way too cold for school yesterday. Yeah, I don't.
yeah.
If you had said your air conditioner broke, I'd be like, oh,
Oh,
I
I
understand.
understand. Yeah. No, we don't. But I mean, the kiddos probably loved it, right? I mean,
Mhm.
I always wanted one of them. So growing up,
Yeah.
as I was small, I would be like, "Oh, go to school because of snow. That's awesome!" Like, but then you really think about like you're stuck inside. You can't really do anything, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, maybe you can go out there for a bit and stuff, depending on how much snow you get. But I always wanted one of those. I was like, "Oh, no school, great. We got snowed in," type of thing.
Yeah, I was like, what's that like?
But yeah, so yeah, again, we're gonna be diving deep into our new product on next live. So check it out. Another cool thing that's going on this week on Thursday.
It's still choppy.
It's still choppy. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it was when I'm standing. I don't. Sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
It's
But
not that bad though.
okay. This week we have a new episode of Hecho Corazon on Thursday, and if you've just actually we just posted a thing on our socials where we have all pretty much the 6 from now on here until May.
Mhm.
May we have already guessed that it is
Mayo, if you will.
Mayo for the gente. If you, we have 6 of our guests already lined up. It's ready to go. You know who's coming up next. So make sure you check those out. Check it out. Go ahead and check out who's coming up next. We got a lot of fun. Yes.
We got a hello from a couple new people just jumping in.
Hola. Hello.
Carrie and Gloria.
Hi guys. How are you? Thanks for joining us. We will be actually say we will be using the 20 series today and sublimating with
All of
our new uh, MakerFlo Tumbler Press, as you can see right there. And going to be using the 20-ounce handles since it is the day today of today's of Christmas item sale for the day.
deals.
Right?
Deals.
Deals. Yeah, 12 deals. I'm like, that sounded wrong. That
That's
sounded weird.
okay.
That's all right. You know what I meant. But yeah, today, that's the main the product that it is. If you go check out the site, we're gonna have sale item. I'm getting confused in my
It's
own head.
okay. You want me to explain why it's 12
Sure,
days
let's
of
let's
deals?
get Sam. Let's
So,
explain that.
and this really rang true to me because we got an email from Mark kind of like laying everything out.
Yeah.
But basically, like if you place your order 12 days of deals, 48 contiguous states, you should be getting these before Christmas.
There you go.
So like it runs basically into like the cutoff date, essentially. So yeah.
That's what the plan is
Mhm.
behind. But yeah, so again, go check them out. Every day is something new. So again, Sam's going to be working on the 20-ounce skinny, the new 20-ounce skinny with the handles and our new press. Yeah, Sam, what's up?
Desiree also said hello. It could be her or it could be Ryan in disguise as her.
Hi to both of you, just in case. We're not sure who it is, so we're going to just hi to both. Say hi to both of you. I'm in trouble right
You're
now.
okay.
What's up?
Miss Mayo also saying hello. Cruz is here.
Hi, Miss Maya. ¿Cómo estás? Miss Cruz is actually one of our special guests that we're going to be having podcast series episode. So I hope you guys follow Cruz. Make sure you do. She's an incredible, not only the nicest person we've met, and actually to give a little more behind Cruz, she's one of our OGs from the start when we started this. So thank you, and for us to have her
Like
as one
day
of our
one.
guests, yeah, is we do appreciate you along with us shenanigans this long. But yes, if you don't follow Cruz, make sure you go check her out, check out her crafting. She does amazing stuff. So again, Cruz, thank you for doing what you do for us. Yes.
And I was correct. It's Ryan.
Yes, Ryan.
Yep. Got it.
Awesome. Great.
And Cruz says she loves us. We love
Hey,
you too, Cruz.
again, we love you and we appreciate everything that you've done for us today. What else? Okay, so we covered sales, we covered podcast. We have what else? I believe there's something else. Oh, next week. Next week's live. Don't miss it. I think we were just actually Sam and I were having a conversation. She brought it up to me, and I think it's a great idea. Next week, and I think we should probably do it on both lives,
Yeah, I'm
right?
down for that.
Yeah. So next week, next both lives, you, everyone that's here, you're gonna have a chance to win something and even get a trip to you, and even see it happens. So make sure you guys stick with it. It should be a lot of fun.
Hopefully it was a good idea that I had. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see. We all think we have good ideas. So yeah, make sure you tune in next week. Should be a lot of fun. We're gonna need your guys' um, participation
Mhm.
and confidence because we want to go ahead and being that it's Christmas, let's go on with that theme
Yeah.
and again we would love to get something to you from all of us here. So hopefully you guys join us.
It'll be
And
Jesse.
wrapped in the box.
I meant crafting.
Oh,
but
I thought
sure.
I
We'll
thought you
just,
meant ship them.
that's the grand prize. One Jesse.
Ship them in the stuff. And I mean, we keep saying you guys need to get your
Mhm.
so yeah, but get your own.
Get
Get your own. But yeah, anyways, but besides that, I think I went over everything, right? Did I miss something? Did I miss anything?
So Ryan/Desiree said that it's been rough over there. Everything's breaking.
Oh no.
The only other thing that I wanted to contribute, and I'll say it on the next live too. But if anyone's in our Facebook group, you probably saw that we posted a story about our friend Jen Vigo, who had some unfortunate things happen to her right, this weekend, right before Christmas. So her family is recovering and rebuilding. So if you guys want to check that out, it is in the Facebook group. But yeah, it was really devastating to hear, especially this time of the year. If
Absolutely.
anyone's able to help, you should.
Is another person that we've been able to meet through social media, and another person that has helped with them. So if the least we can do is try to help back and in any way that we can. So yeah, prayers to all of them, and most important, right, that everyone's okay and
Mhm.
materials are materials and stuff, but uh, people are not replaceable. So yeah, all right, all right. With that said, I'm gonna stop talking to them. It's gonna get to me, and
I'm gonna enter the choppy zone, and we're gonna see what happens
we'll
over
see.
here
All
with my
right,
mic.
enjoy.
I know. I just wanted to say it quickly. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we definitely want to make sure people are aware and can help if they can help. But yeah. All right. So look at all this stuff I have out here today, guys. This is exciting, right? So we have a lot of cool designs here. I have 6 tumblers because that's the most that I could think that I could potentially get to in the next 30 minutes. But we'll see, right? So first, let's start by plugging this in. And I will say I totally forgot to look at what temperature this is supposed to be. And I know it was in the manual.
Oh, I can do that.
Okay. I think it's in the box, maybe. We're going to turn this guy on. And I'm going to just plug it in from there. There it is. We'll go ahead and hit the little play button. It'd be cool if it remembers. If it remembers 356 for 60 seconds, that could be the correct temperature. We're not sure. We'll wait until Danny comes back. But for now, it's just heating up to that because that's pretty close. Okay, so let's double check. Because remember, guys, this is our new heat press that we have here. So we've only used this a couple times, and it is 356 for 60 seconds. It remembers from the last time we used it. Isn't that cool? So another fun fact about the press: not only does it have three settings that you can set up, but it will remember your last pressing. So like, if you're really tired and like you forgot what you did, but it was the perfect setting, just turn it back on and it'll remember what you did. That's really cool. All right, so this is heating up. While that is heating up, maybe we could switch to this one overhead. And first, I'm gonna move these to the side. Let's decide which tumbler we want to use, guys. So I have 3 different styles of tumblers. All of these are compatible with the handle. So we have the Shimmer, the Classic, and the Stainless. First one with, let's see, let's say 2 votes. The one we do. Yes, Dan.
Right. You guys have so much new stuff trying to get
Isn't it
everything
awesome?
online.
So many new things. And I'm embarrassed for my naked water bottle here. My water bottle is somewhere with my vending stuff. So yeah, that's what's happening.
So that's why I'm like, I too.
Yeah,
I must have.
I'm embarrassed.
Played
It's
this
in my
somewhere.
car.
At least you know yours is that. I don't remember from
Yeah,
that. I know I packed it. I just haven't seen it in 3 days.
I know where you get more. Do we have any votes coming in? Okay.
Shimmer, just one for Shimmer so far.
Who else wants to vote? It'll be the tumbler we do first. Shimmer Classic
Shimmer.
Stainless.
We only Shimmer and only one vote, so it looks like maybe Shimmer's gonna win.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I get Shimmer. Shimmer it
I
is.
think Shimmer it is.
So if
no
new votes come in, we'll do that one next. How about that? Okay. All right, cool.
Cynthia, is this still choppy?
Yeah, and is it me now? Or is it still just Danny? Okay, so we're going to do Shimmer first, guys. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start showing these designs. Once all of them have been shown, you can start picking. So we have an octopus. We have a ladybug. We have a dragon. We have some holiday designs. Got some little mugs and gingerbread because we miss Jessie. Then we've got a Dear Santa one. This reminded me of Office Michael Scott. And then I have a T-Rex for funsies.
Oh, we got two for Shimmer.
And we've got a sunflower, like a stained glass image. So, out of those designs, what do we want to see, guys? And again, we have sunflower, T-Rex. I regret nothing. Gingerbread. I was gonna say the Jessie one. Dragon, ladybug, an octopus. What are we doing, guys?
So far, it's just the Shimmer, that one. And Cynthia said you'll hear it in and out.
Okay.
That's weird.
All right. Designs, anyone? Have we picked designs?
No votes yet.
No? I say we do the dragon one then while they're catching up with us.
Gingerbread one. We have one from Cruz.
Mm-hmm.
Decided between Ginger and Dragon.
Okay.
They both have one each.
Which one?
Dragon.
All right, it's the dragon.
Dragon.
Beautiful.
You vote.
Good job, Carrie. All right, so let's go and get this cut out. Now, remember, guys, last time we did something a little bit different with this, where we were just cutting a couple of things. We're only going to cut the bottom and one of the sides. And the reason for that is because you don't really need to do the rest if you just kind of line it all up. So we're going to save ourselves some time, and we're just going to go ahead and cut the bottom and one of these sides. Okay. Once I do that, we'll go ahead and start getting it wrapped around the cup. I will tell you too, I brought all of the handles because again, it is handle day. Not only that, but any other deal that you've seen during the 12 days of deals still exists. So if you say, "Oh man, I missed the glitter day," you didn't. It's still happening right now. Anything that has happened as far as the deals go is still live and will be live, kind of like a waterfall, just cascading new deals every day. So pretty cool. All right, now let's go ahead and open this up. We are going to go ahead and put a handle on it. That way we can make sure that it lines up with where we want it to be. We're going to press the button to make it stop doing that. It worked. Yay. Okay. So now I have, no, we can leave it above. Okay, so now I have my tumbler out. I did wash my hands very recently, so I'm not worried about anything getting on it. And then on top of that, we're going to go and pull out our little care card because I don't want to bake it. These always come with a tumbler care card, which really come in handy. I'll say, like, I had a market this weekend, and people were asking, about how to take care of their cups, and it was really nice just having that care card because it takes all the guesswork out for them. So I'm gonna grab a handle now. With these handles, one thing to keep in mind is it'll only ever rest in two places. So you just need to set the handle on it, and then that'll give you one of the two spots it'll rest. And if you don't like where it's resting when you put the handle on, you just twist a little bit and try it again. It'll be at the spot where you wanted it to be. Okay, so let's go ahead and line this up. Basically, the seam should be here where the handle is, right? So we're gonna go ahead and try to get that lined up there, and then I can just remove this handle out of the way. Okay, cool. That's where I want it. So goodbye handle. Perfect. Okay. Now I have the design. I'm gonna go ahead and just get the bottom part to line up with each other. Perfect. That is where I want it to be. Awesome. As long as you're getting the bottom to kind of line up, the rest will fall into place. So I'm just making sure that this little paper down here where those meet, that is lined up. So that looks pretty good to me. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this nice and tight. We'll do one piece of tape in the middle. I am using my thick sublimation tape from MakerFlo. I just really like this one. It's a little bit wider, so it just covers more ground. I feel like on top of that, it's just easier to work with for me. There is a skinnier tape though, if you prefer that as well. Now, if you guys remember when we did this last time, we just kind of lined up the tape. So let's go ahead and do that again. We didn't really have to do much else, which was really nice because we are wrapping for the new cup press that MakerFlo carries. We don't need to really do much else. That cup press is going to do all the pressure for us. All we really need to do is make sure make sure that the design is lined up when you put it into the press. Here we go. Awesome. All right. And I'm not going to worry again about any of the stuff at the top. I'm not trimming that off. I'm just going to let it bake as is. This is pretty perfect. One thing I will call out, you want to make sure you're using your parchment paper. So we'll go ahead and put that in the middle. Oh, absolutely, Sophia. My pleasure. And now I have it set up to where the seam is at the top. So that way, when I do flip this at 60 seconds, I'll know exactly where I need to flip it to. So when I'm putting it in there, the seam will be on the top like this. All right, here we go. We'll go ahead and put this into the press. And I want to kind of put it like in the middle. That looks pretty good to me. We'll go ahead and hit the play button. It's going to press that for 60 seconds, and we'll flip it halfway through. While that's happening, what was the next thing? The gingerbread?
Let's see.
Okay. Yeah, so let's start getting that ready. We're trying to see how many we can do in this short period of time, right? A lot of you probably already have the oven, and the oven is amazing for, especially if you're doing different sized items. But right now we're working with just one size, so that's kind of the benefit of working with the press when you have just one size to work with, is that everything's going to be very similar. So I've got it ready to go here. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with my design. I'm going to cut the bottom and the side. Go ahead and do that real quick without shaking too much. All right, here we go. Awesome. And then we'll go ahead and we will do, oh, you know what? There is an announcement that we missed, Danny. Do we? Yep. I'm going to say it right now. And if I don't think she's on just yet, I feel like she only joins the Instagram one. But yesterday, one of our friends' birthdays. Her name is Jasmine. She goes by El Faro Magica on her handle, and she's amazing. So happy belated birthday to you, Jasmine. If you guys follow her, make sure you give her a friendly hello, and make sure that she knows or she feels celebrated on her birthday. Now I'm gonna go ahead and flip this around. Perfect, and then we'll throw that right back in there. The parchment paper isn't hot, just the cup itself. So I'm just trying to be careful to only touch the parchment paper. Here we go. Press that again, 60 seconds. Away it goes. Doing its thing. All right, cool. So we'll let that happen. And then we're going to keep working on this cup here. All right, now I'm going to put a handle on it again. We want to make sure we're lining up our image. Okay. And I want that to be about here. Let's see. So make sure you're lining it up kind of the way you want it. Once that looks good, you can take off your handle. So I think that looks pretty good there. We'll get that off. Perfect. Now I'm going to go and slide that up. Awesome. And then again, you just want to connect the bottom. Once that bottom piece falls into place, then the rest will too. You just need to make sure you're kind of avoiding where the curve is at the very bottom of the cup and just kind of sublimate right above there. So that looks pretty good to me. Matches up. Perfect. So now I'll get one piece of tape. I'm going to go ahead and just lay that down. Awesome. And then I just need to keep doing tape all the way up. Perfect. The first cup is done. We'll pull that out, and we're just going to let that cool for a moment. Now that's cooling. And while that's happening, we'll finish taping this real quick and throw that in there. What do you guys think? That was pretty quick, huh? And considering it would normally take at least 6 minutes for one tumbler in the oven to get that done in 2 is pretty nice. Again, if you're doing like batch processing where you have people like helping you or something like that, having them all in the oven would be a lot quicker. Especially if you're doing like different sizes too, the oven's going to be your best friend. But for something like this where you're doing one at a time, this is kind of perfect. All right, so we're going to place this in there. I'm doing the same thing where I have the seam on the top so that I know where to flip it. And I'm using the same parchment paper too, guys. This stuff you can keep reusing as long as it's not getting anything on it. We're going to put that underneath into the press. There we go. And then that looks pretty centered. There we go. This is still pretty hot, so I'm going to grab a glove and unwrap it real quick. All right, you guys ready to see what happened here? This is our ferocious dragon that we did just for Cynthia. And it was a pretty cool design, so I'm kind of excited to see how this turns out, especially on the shimmer. That'll be neat. Let me know if you guys have questions as we go. I know I go through everything kind of fast. So yeah.
You just that looks sick.
Hey Ash, doesn't it?
What? I can rest the dragon image? No, I can't. So
Oh, already that looks pretty amazing. What do we think, guys? Doesn't that look awesome? That one's a little harder to get to with this. Let's see. What do we think? Pretty cool? I think that came out pretty great. And my seam looks really nice too. That shimmer looks amazing. Okay, cool. I'm gonna stop admiring it for a second and I'm gonna turn this one around. Okay. Perfect. So now I want the seam to lay in the middle. And I will go and pick that back up. Put it right back in. There we go. And perfect. Okay, awesome. And then so now that is pressing the second time. So after this one will be done. Okay, cool. It's cooling off a little bit. But yeah, let's really look at that. What do we think, guys? Pretty amazing with the shimmer, huh? And then there's our seam. So it's not a seamless design, so you will see the split, but there's no lack of color anywhere. There's no bleeding, nothing like that.
nice. Nice. Carrie said, "Love it."
Awesome. The sizing that I used for this too, I want to say was 8.2 by 9.4. So that's kind of the size I would use. I got it from the template size on the MakerFlo website. So if you see that, you'll probably know what to do. But I always make mine just a little bit bigger to kind of make sure that I'm getting plenty of room to work with. Let's see. This will want to go here. Oh, wrong one. And then spots it'll rest, kind of like we were talking about a second ago. So you just got to find kind of where you lined it up originally, and then you're good to go. Yep. I'm going to get that out because it's done. I see it smoking at me. Okay, cool. So we'll let that one cool, and then let's do another one. So we've got stainless, guys. What should we put on the stainless? This is what I have left here. I have the I regret nothing. I have the T-Rex. We got the sunflowers, the octopus, or the ladybug. These ones might have trouble because they're really dark. But any of them, honestly, I'm down to try. Let me know, guys. What do we think?
That came out nice.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see it.
Oh, I see what happened here. The little plastic wasn't going down. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. With the blue lid too, right? The blue dragon wings. Yeah. Okay. I'm done with that now.
Desert, we say octopus.
Octopus. All right. Well, you and Danny both. Oh.
Sunflower.
I really want the sun, honestly. Those are
Get it
gonna look
done.
fire.
And then Sina said, "Oh my god, I need a close up."
What do we think, guys? Let's see. Well, Octopus technically got the most votes because it was you and someone else who voted for that. Okay, so let's see how this looks on Stainless, guys. We're gonna do the same thing, and yeah, we still have time left to maybe do a couple more. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll do the octopus on the stainless, do the sunflower on the stainless next.
They said someone said flower.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that one on the stainless one after this, so we can see the difference between like the light and the dark images. Right? That sound good, guys? I'm gonna go ahead and just finish trimming this out. Awesome, Cynthia. Glad to hear it. Cool. That looks pretty good. I'm just gonna trim this little bit of white I see here. I don't want that ruining my image. Perfect. Okay. Oh, there's one more down here. So guys, the reason why I'm trimming kind of carefully on the edges is this is such a dark design. So if you leave any white behind, it's gonna create a white line. And that would look really weird on this particular one. Sometimes you get away with it depending on how it looks, but with this one, that would not be the case. So I got rid of that now in advance. We're ready to go. All right. Now, guys, you're probably wondering, Sam, why are you doing stainless steel? It doesn't sublimate. Well, it does now. So it's a little bit different. It is the same stainless steel tumbler, but if you feel it, it has that different coating now. So this is coated for sublimation. So let's go ahead and get this wrapped up and see what it looks like.
This is the red look nice. On which
On the dragon one, probably. It doesn't have any red in it. We can try it, but let's see. All right, now we're gonna put a handle on this. I'm gonna go ahead and just use this for now, just to kind of make sure that I get it lined up where I want it. Perfect. We'll go ahead and wrap this around. Okay, so I want this to be basically right under the handle. So I'm gonna go ahead and push it just a little bit. There we go. Perfect. And then once I have that where I want, we can go ahead and take off the handle. Perfect. Okay. So now we want to line up just the bottom. I'm gonna go ahead and just get this. Yep, perfect. And then we'll go ahead and pull the other side over. And again, you want the bottom to match up. So let's go ahead and just slide this a little bit to where they are even with each other. Perfect. A bit down. Awesome. Okay. So you do want to take your time and just this step alone because that seam line is very important. So you want to make sure basically where the paper meets that it is meeting in the same area. So that looks good to me. Let's go ahead and get some tape lined down. The first one's going to go in the middle. And then you want to make sure, see how there's kind of a gap there? So I'm pushing it back down. I'm going to try to get a little more pressure. Perfect. You can do a little test just to make sure. Yep, that's not going anywhere. Oh, nope, it's a little loose. So let's go ahead and loosen that up. Try it one more time. You will notice that the tape is fairly moving. So if you don't quite lay it down where you want it the first time, you can carefully lift it like that and then get it to go a little tighter. Perfect. Okay, cool. So now we'll go ahead and lay down a few more strips of tape. We'll do one here. We'll do one here. I will say too, for anybody who's tried the press, let us know if you guys like it. If you haven't tried it, are you planning to? Why not? What do you look for in cut presses? And if you tried the flat press, let us know. I think Ashley grabbed herself one of those. Yeah, we'd love to hear from you. Cool. I'm gonna put this back in here. Now, again, you want to have this facing up so that you know how much to turn it when you turn it around. Go ahead and just put that in there by the paper. Perfect. And then right into the cup press. That looks pretty even. And there we go. So that's baking. This is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and unwrap this. And let's see how we did. I will say the wrapping process is so much easier and faster for a press. So that I do really like about this. I mean, I do miss the comforts of the oven. I feel like I'm not doing enough here when I'm using the cup press. But I mean, maybe that's just a matter of getting used to it, right? Just be careful to not scratch my tumbler. Kind of going on the inside. Perfect. Cool. All right, so let's see. Oh wow, that looks great. And this is just on the regular classic tumbler. Colors are so vibrant.
It's really cool.
And then this one I think would be great for the red handle. Let's get that to fall right there on the seam line. Perfect. Yeah, so that falls right on the seam, which is kind of right where we want it to line up, right? Yeah, that would be a good one too. All right, I'm gonna flip this real quick, carefully. Okay, cool already. I wish that it would capture all the steam, like you see it, right, Danny?
Coming out of the camera.
Okay. Because to me it looks cooler than it looks in the camera. So you guys, if you want to see all the steam, there's like fresh baked cups coming out of the oven. All right, we'll do another 60 seconds. Perfect. The way that goes. All right, guys. But yeah, so far we have 2 stunning cups that were done super quickly in this press. Really, no secrets to talk about. I don't see any ghosting, nothing like that. These came out solid. The bottoms match up perfectly. Pretty awesome. Okay, cool. So we'll leave those to the side. Let's go ahead and prep the stainless sunflower one and try to get that done real quick. Yeah, 4 minutes. I can do it.
The
Thank you.
purple
Mm-hmm.
and Ashley said, "Grab what?"
Grab what?
That's what she said. I think you said. I think Ashley grabbed one of those, or grabbed one.
A flat press.
Oh,
That's what. Those were the words I said before that. Actually, she caught the end of what I'm saying. I'm guessing you're probably at work, being amazing and tuning in a few things that it's. I'm just trimming this out. Sounds like my other cup is done. I'm excited to see how that looks with the darker design on the stainless steel. So that'll be pretty cool. All right, that is nice and trimmed out. Perfect. I'm gonna let this just cool off a bit while we're working on our other cup. Perfect. Okay, let's grab another stainless. Here we go. So we're gonna get one more done right now. Remember, guys, this was with me kind of taking time to stop and explain a bit what I'm doing, cut out designs, wait for voting, all kinds of things. These happen so quickly with the tumbler press. So definitely a great kind of tool to have if you're just kind of casually filling orders. This is probably the perfect way to do it. All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll put another handle on here just to make sure that it lines up where we want it to line up. Perfect. And let's go ahead and see where this falls. Okay, we want that right over the seam. It'll be right there. Perfect. So now I'm going to take this handle off and let's line it up. Okay, that looks pretty good. Fold that over. And again, you want the bottom to meet up. So I'm going to go ahead and just slide this a little bit. Perfect. I think the whole thing needs to come up just a tiny bit. Perfect. So once you have it where you want it to be, go ahead and make sure it's pulled nice and tight. And then we'll put the one strip of tape down the middle. And I'm just seeing, I tried it next to me that I had with so many intentions of using it. I did kind of wanted to go fast. But those tools like the Trident and things like that, you can also use like if you're having trouble getting everything to lay flat, or like say you're still seeing ghosting after you feel like you're doing everything. Something like that could really help save some pressure off of your hands and maybe a little time off of the project itself. All right, so we did that. Just the 5 strips of tape. Let's go ahead and throw it in there and see how it does. All right, and I've got the seam lined up in the center. Perfect. Well, let's see. There we go. All right, and then I'll go ahead and hit play. Okay, cool. Well, that's happening. Let's unwrap our stainless tumbler, and then we'll see how it came out. Well, I can already see a lot of the sublimation coming through, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and slowly undo this real quick. I don't want to scratch the tumbler. It would be awful at the very end. But what do we think, guys? Is the cut press cool? Is this something you guys need to add to your arsenal? Let us know what you think.
Ashley says she loves how you can set the
Flat press. That's awesome. A good feature for sure. Oh, that's pretty cool. I think this one's getting the purple handle, Cynthia. But yeah, let's see. Let's look at this. It's really dark, so it's kind of hard to see. But like, that's super neat. The seam is so dark, like it's really hard to even tell where it is. But that's the seam. Oh, well, that's it though. Looks really good. It came out really nice. Like it's a super dark cup. But yeah, no, I like it. I'm excited to see how the lighter colors will look on it. Let's go ahead and twist this around. We want to make sure we're getting all of that tumbler done. Perfect. I'm gonna put this right back in there. There we go. So 60 more seconds, and then this one will be done too. Cool. This one's still pretty hot. Oh, it's not that hot. Not too bad. Let's go ahead and put the little handle on it.
does it say, oh, that's hot. Sees?
Okay. Cool. That's awesome.
YouTube game, you could sublimate on stainless steel.
Yeah, isn't that nice? Oh, with the purple handle, it looks fire.
Yeah. Well, you want to explain?
Yes. So you can't always sublimate on stainless steel, but these are now coated with the sublimation coating on them. So a lot of our tumblers are coated that way that are stainless now. I want to say that at least half, if not more. But to find out which ones, you can always go to the tumbler section of the website and then search by sublimation. And all the things that are sublimatable, including the white ones, will pop up with these. All right, guys, so that is the end of this live. We got to get ready for the next one. So when this one comes out in like 5 seconds or so, I'm going to start unwrapping it and we'll show it off in the next one so you can see the difference. I'll probably come off better, but thank you guys so much for joining. If you had any questions, always send us a message. We're happy to help out. And yeah, until I see you in a few minutes.